Hi guys, it's a beautiful day here. Sun's out, it's going to warm up a little bit. I hope to get out and get a lot of stuff done. But on today's video, it's going to be getting that tree down out of that, or down off the other, that tree that's hung up in the other trees up in the woods. And it's kind of a long video, so some of the parts that I'm winching up and stuff like that, you might want to hit double speed or something on your confuser. I would do it, but I don't know how to do it. The one time I tried to go make things go fast, and that was with a helper. Okay, it sounded like Alvin and the Chipmunks, because I talk when I'm working, talking to you guys. Sometimes I talk to myself, and who knows. But anyhow, that's what's going on in today's video. This is freaking Jeep. Did I say that? Welcome here, and I created this mess. I'm not sure if I said that at the beginning, but that's what it is. Anyhow, they say it's 38 degrees out, and I'm going to go out and do some work today. And 38 degrees, there's my ice thing. It's frozen to the ground. It ain't moved, so that 38 degrees is in the front yard, ain't in the backyard. Anyhow, we'll see you on tomorrow's show. Bye-bye. All right, guys, this is what we're going to go up and take a closer look at. I'm zooming in a little bit. That looks like a real mess up there, hanging up on the tree. You can see the one coming in at an angle one way. We're gonna go up and take a better look at it. This piece here, I can't see. Here is the top out of that, and that's hung up in another thing. We're gonna go up and take a closer look at it. Be back once we get up there. Here's kind of a different view of it on my way up to it. Well, here's what we got, and it don't look real good. You got that tree under tension that way, that wants to come back this way. Then it's bound between this one here and that one there. Like I said before, that's the one that's hung up in there. That's not even an issue. Well, there's a little bit of an issue because it's hung up on that stump right there. Now, I don't think I'm going to crawl under that, but I don't know what's holding that one. I got to go around the other side. I don't really feel like climbing under that. To give you an idea how big around this is, we're not quite at the base, but we're close enough to the base. You're looking at 6 foot, so it's basically 2 foot diameter. And that might give me, I don't know if you guys remember, I'm looking for some 2x6s. Okay, that's what's holding. Oh, there's another hickory there. Hickories are like mouse traps, guys. They can snap you. So you got that hickory there, you got that hickory there, and you got that hickory there. That's a mess. So, irregardless of anything, we got to get this off of here. So I'm going to start there and measure out. There's no point in measuring out. Well, I'll measure out 13 foot and get a diameter. That should tell me about what I'm going to get out of it. The reason I'm looking at this log, but this has got a little bit of a bow to it. You guys know I like nice straight pieces. You can't really see the bow in it. Maybe you can see the bow from this side. Irregardless, I got to get it off of that. It looks like maybe the first 13 feet will be all right, and then the rest will probably just go for firewood because I need firewood. That other tree that we looked at, if you look at the last part of that video, you'll see that other tree that's up there on that other hill is a corkscrew. There's a sawmill. To tell you, you can't really see what kind of cliff I'm on here. Here's a sawmill. There's the old pond area. There's one of the barns. The greenhouse is up there. The other sawmill. There's the Jeep barn there. The other sawmill's way back that way. That's the neighbor's house up there with the red roof. And my property goes up, just on about 50 foot this side of that building there. So I'm going to start by seeing if I can't release it from that, and I'll bring you along for that, as long as the camera don't freeze. I'm thinking that's going to want to just go down. I don't have a hard hat on. That tree there got hit by lightning. You see the lightning strike coming down it. I don't have a hard hat on right now, and in the woods you probably should, but But when I'm in here with, and I really shouldn't be in here with this wind, but if something starts to crack and go, I want to be able to hear it. And I don't think if one of these things fell on your head, a hard hat's going to do much more than just put a bigger dent in your head. So that, and I don't have ear protection on because I want to hear stuff that's going on around me the best I can. So I'll bring it back when I get a chainsaw out here and warmed up. I might go back and get the big one so I can do it in one cut. So I have to think about it a little bit. So we'll be back in a little bit. Bye. I was sitting there and did a whole intro and the camera went out on me. I don't know whether there's anything there or not. Anyhow, have to go through all what I got. I tried to get you balance on the tripod. I have a chain on it there. I have a chain on this big tree. And I got the strap with tight enough that you can not make a tune with it. Because like I said, this thing is going to move. I don't know whether it's going to move that way, which I'm going to be on that side so you guys can see it. I don't think the stuff's going to move too much, but something's going to move because it ain't all the way down. And I'm looking at it trying to want to bind up. You got tension on it going that way, tension on it going that way, tension on it going that way, tension. You got 4 trees down there pulling tension on it in all different ways. So I figured it was 4 to 1. So I got 1. Anyhow, I got the saw warmed up and I got a few little things over there to maybe keep it from binding. Like I said, I don't have any mittens on because I want dexterity of that saw, number one. I don't have any earplugs on because I want to be able to hear what's going down, especially if a limb comes down on me. And then number 3, you guys know safety is second. Yep, safety second. Common sense or smart thinking or thinking ahead or planning, all those I think come before safety, because before you can think about safety, you got to think about the job. So think about that, guys. So let's see what we can do. The saw's supposed to be warmed up. I've cleared out all the debris over here that I could. I put one little saw cut in there just to see, and I knocked a lot of the bark off because you have rot there. When you start putting those in there, they're just going to push against the rot. I have 3 of these little ones here. I'm hoping that I keep it from sandwiching, but this one, as it goes down, is going to curve in this way. This one's going to want to come, I think, this way. So I want a lot of anti-stress things in there. So let's see if we can't get this thing a little bit further along here. Solid. This one might get in the way of me though. I don't think so. I should have put that one where the saw is. Alright, I think I'll move my gloves. It's opening up, which that's what the wedge is supposed to do. All right, here we go. All right. I'm all right with that. Now I'm going to cut another one here. This is my chunks and hunks. It is wedged against that, so I might have some problems. open it up some more just in case. Well, I'm pleased with that. This will go to the chunks and hunks pile. You ain't getting it out of there either. Might be able to go that way. I can't even move it now. So things are moving still. There we go. Woo! Oh, she's hollow. Shit. I mean, shoot. Might as well cut another 18 inches off of it, but I guess I'll do that later. Have to keep that in mind. We're not hollow very much. Whew, I gotta come over there and get that chain off of there. Well, it went down, but it didn't fall down, did it? Let me unhook this. I gotta leave you guys with a long leg there. I don't think, let's see how much tension's in there. It's got a little bit. It's going to snap. Come on, baby. Snap, but it didn't release particularly. What am I doing wrong here, guys? Oh, kind of came off track there. Didn't release it on that side. Must have been too much pressure there. I think it's there now. Yeah. All right, we got a lot of cleanup to do. Chains to pick up. All sorts of nonsense. I'll take you down there and kind of show you the. It's not a very good looking tree where I was hoping I was going to get a good saw log out of it. If you look at it, it's been dead for a while. I got all sorts of nonsense. This is just a little bit of rot. But in here, so you got, it looks like it's full of ring shank, to be honest with you. I don't know, I won't know till I start cutting it. And it's got a, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see the bow to it there. It's got some bow to it. And so far I'm pretty pleased with what we got. I put that chain on it there, so if it dropped all the way down, I'd have something to pull on. So now I'm going to go get the Bobcat, and we're going to put the Winching on it. Uh-oh, I got a phone call. Anyhow, I'll bring you back when I get everything lined up and ready to go, because it's going to be, it'll probably take me an hour before I get all these chains and all this crap wrapped up, and I might get tired and say I don't feel like doing it anymore, but that's what's coming along right now. We're going to pull over and have some action. I guarantee you. There's going to be a lot of movement when I start pulling on this thing. And then I got to figure out where I'm pulling it from. This is in the way. I don't want to pull it that way. I got a flat up there. There's a pretty good tree up there, so I got to go. But I probably have to, looks like I'm going to have to pull it this way and up through there. Reason being, that tree there and that tree there are there, so looks like I'm going to have to move it over this way to me. So that's what I'm shooting on. I'm going to go up there. That's a flat. I'll be nice long way away and do it. So I'm going to pick all this stuff up, bring it back, and see who ding me. People text me and I don't answer texts. So if you text me, I don't know how to answer text. There you go. You're back in the tripod. Do you feel at home? Put you back in my pocket so you stay warm. Be back in a little bit. Bye-bye. Well, guys, here's my plan. Here's the tripod. There's the beast. And it might be quite a bit later than it was. Well, I know it's quite a bit later. I think I'm going to try to put you over and hide you behind the... uh-oh, I got a little short leg here. I should have done this prior to putting you up. I mean, you're in leaves and stuff. I'm going to try to go down there and pull that stump down in the hole, so I don't have to work that much at getting the tree from around the thing. I think it's got a pretty good spot. Might even be able to knock it over and have to get another tripod. Let's go down and see if we can pull that over. Also, I'd like to fill in that hole. I don't really want a big hole there. And then if the kids or somebody was playing or an animal got down in there to hunker down because of snow or something like that and it rolled back, it would probably kind of smish them. So, let's see if I can't get this thing rolled back. Missed the little piece there. It rolled all the way down. It wants to go to the boiler, but I bet that's kind of some wet wood. You can kind of see the end of that tree. It's not, doesn't look that good. So I'm going to somehow get from here up to there without, I think that looks like a pretty good shot. I got to move this and see if I can't get, I think I might get behind that tree. I don't know where I'm going to hit yet. So I'm going to get hooked up and bring you back. So stay tuned. This is the retriever. And then there ought to be a lot of action down there, because it's coming out. Now the legs are all messed up the other way. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Well, guys, I'm all hooked up, double-stranded, backed up against the tree up there to give it a little more, I don't know, anchorage. I'll be pulling 40,000 pounds. I don't know that I need it, but that's what I got. That's what I have the capability of pulling right now. So I don't know what the weakest link is. You got hooks that are grade 100 from Sweden. You got the blue chain down there is grade 100. So we're gonna pull something. I think I got you guys pretty well protected here. I'm trying to look to see. Oh, I also have this. If you see the green part of the chain there, when I start to pull, it should rotate a little bit, but it's not going to want to rotate because that hickory in there, but it should. Who knows what's going to happen? It's a tug of war, guys. So, and what you're looking at, I won't be able to see till the same time you guys see it. Well, I'll see it before you see it, but you'll be seeing the same thing, because me up there, I won't see hardly nothing. So I got to take up the tension in the cable, and hopefully something's going to drop on the ground. Then what you don't figure is I got to go get that other one down there. Might see that on another day. see how close I was getting to this tree here. I got some more pole, but I'm going to reposition. I don't want to dig into the tree, and I don't want to scalp the tree. We got some movement there though, didn't we? A little bit. At the angle I'm pulling, which I needed to have that angle, I couldn't pull it straight, so I had to pull it over, and I was thinking about snatch blocking there, but I didn't. So now what I got to do is roll all this cable up. Now I might be able to come down and sneak through there and probably get up in one of those trees, but I think it'd be best probably roll that cable up, and that cable doesn't free spool in. I'm pretty good. You can't see that part that rolled down the hill. It stopped against the tree and it was standing up when I saw it roll down. Where in the heck did that go to? That was just kind of funny. We were on top of the stump. Wonder where it rolled down the hill pretty far ways. What you want to see, what you don't want to see, or what I don't want to see, old man getting down, is there's another one over here. My woods, all the woods in this whole Carroll County area, or maybe all of Maryland, I don't know. You see the size of this one here? It's dead, but that looks like it might. Oh man, the ground is hard. There's heaves and non-heaves. That ain't no little tree either. We're at chest height on that, so that's 18 inches of chest height. That's up there, and like everything else, it'd be nice if I could drop it down through there. But I'm not a good dropper. It would take out that one ironwood tree or whatever that is. Or yeah, I think we call them ironwood. But then I could just, yeah, that would. But it's a good chance of it getting hung up and all that. You see all the canopy there? If I go that way, it's got that one for sure. It might just, is that hickory? Yeah, that's hickory. I don't really care a whole lot about hickory. But look at that. And this has been dead for a few days, a few years. Anyhow, I gotta rehook up and I'll bring you back. Bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome back. I think we should get it down now. I'm gonna start pulling, and I'm starting to worry about the battery because I've made a couple shows, so I'm gonna get up there and start pulling, and hopefully we'll get it on the ground. Gotta walk back up to the bobcat. I could plant corn and that potatoes in that rut that I dug up. Because of the angle of the tree going down and digging in. And it had a heck of a pull. Heck of a pull. It was just a nasty pull. And it's pulling big time, so I'm going to pull it that little more section. That'll get me up with these two joints above that tree, because I didn't want to, if I pulled it up that way, which I could have gone further up that way, I would have knocked the bark out around that tree. I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to pull it up a few more feet. Then I'm going to go down and hook on that one there, hook it up high, and just pull it over, and it'll fall once it gets away from that. I'll pull it with a loop, so as it comes out, it'll twist it, and hopefully it'll untwist from up there. But there's another little Y I can't see in the film. There's another Y up there, though, that it might hang up on that hickory. Boy, you couldn't have wanted hit in that X any better than that and hung it up. So I'll be back when I get to, I'm gonna get this up, re-rig it from up there all the way down there. That takes a lot of time, so I'll bring you back when that's there, and put you back in my pocket so you stay warm. We'll see you now. Bye-bye. Quick update, got the chain on it, or cable on it, and it's hooked up in there pretty good. I think if I just pull it, something's going to happen. I don't know whether it's going to get caught in this or not. I guess I could probably, might be pulling from up there. It's just going to get caught into this hickory tree, so there ain't much pulling, mess with that. I told you that piece rolled all the way down just like a tire till it got to right about there. Wonder if I move that over, if it'll keep going. Can't do it with one hand though, I know that. Whew, what a mess. What a mess. All right, I'm heading back up there. I'll put you guys back in the tripod once I get the chain start pulling. And you can see the crash. Look at all this wood. This wood here come off that. That's probably all right to burn right now. So I'll come up here and get a basket because I'm getting low on wood. There's a bunch over there, but the problem is it's hand carry. It's hand carry. My road is, now I might be able to get in over there. That's not too angled. I think I'll do that and get a basket of wood for the boiler. The boiler, I'm running low on wood now, or running low on wood that I want to be wood. So I got to climb back up there. This old man's wore out. You can't really tell how up the hill that is, but that's where I'm heading. Well, no, I'm only heading to the tripod. We'll see you in a little bit. Well, guys, I think it's about the best show in the house, or best spot in the house to sit and watch. I got to run up there, put in gear, pull out the slack of the cable, and see what happens. And I can't see it from up there, so I'll see it later tonight and put it on tonight or tomorrow or whenever. So, start her up and get going again. No, I'm trying to get over to you. Hold on. Hope you didn't freeze out and go out. No, you didn't. Now, normally all this stuff doesn't take this long, but I'm on a cliff number one. It's cold. I'm moving slow, but I can certainly understand why people buy their logs off a big truck. It's better quality wood, a lot easier to get, but it does cost a lot more. This don't cost me poopy. So I think I don't know, I think I might call it quits. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta roll the cable up, that's for sure. Roll the cable up. If I cut this here and here, I left the cable on it up there so I can pull it from up there, but I'll have to move over that way. And I hate chainsawing this time of the year because chainsawing because all the dirt is like files. It ain't just like, it's like hitting a rock. So it takes them out real quick, and I know the whole bottom of that is totally just full of rock. Anyway, I hope you like it. Do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe. At least we finally got out here and got something done. It's been a while, and this is a time that I like to be in the woods bringing stuff down and getting stuff out, because the birds haven't started nesting yet. They're not that stupid. They're still down in Florida. So only crazy people like me are out in this kind of weather, and I guess there's a lot of crazy people too, because I've seen some people in some cold weather. So do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe button, and like I said, I don't think you see this kind of stuff too much anywhere. So thanks for coming by. Over and out. Just when you think you're done with me, you're not. Missed that one. Missed that one. It's going to make it down to the road. Oh, didn't make it quite to the road. We'll see you. Bye-bye.